What's going on, guys? Welcome to Reel Breaker. Thank you for clicking on this video. I know that a lot of new channels' first videos don't get clicked on, or they don't get acknowledged by other people, because it's their first video and they don't have subs and all that. But if you did click on this, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe, by the way. This video is going to be about my personal favorite spring and summer bass fishing lure. Now, normally during March, because that's where I'm recording it, it wouldn't look like this outside. And where I live at, there's constant weather changes, so that's a problem. But I was planning on showing you guys this lure in action, but it snowed about 5 inches over the night, and that sucks. That does suck a lot because I really wanted to show you guys these lures in action. But yeah, that's that. Also, sorry about the camera quality. I'm hopefully getting a GoPro for my birthday, which is coming up here shortly. But yeah, I got off topic. Anyway, the lure, in my opinion, that is the best out of all of the lures is probably a topwater frog. Well, not probably, it is. And and I was doing some research. I always say that, research. And topwater frog is the first bait that bass typically go to, and the second one, which I will be doing a whole nother video on, is crawfish. And you guys can use live ones or lures, but I found that lures work better just because they look more realistic than some dead frog on the end of your line that you're trying to jerk along in, its legs moving in it. It just doesn't look good. But anyway, when you're fishing with topwater frogs, you can't expect to just, well, actually, with topwater frogs, you can expect to probably catch a fish within your 5th or 6th cast if you're using it right. You can't just expect to cast this out in the middle of your lake or pond where there's no vegetation and where it's like 10 or 15 feet deep and expect a bass to see it when they're down here and come up and get it, because that's just not how fish work. But you guys really want to cast these in lily pads or near lily pads, and this is a cheap one. This costed about $3.50 from Walmart and stuff like that. From Walmart, and this one is green with black spots, and it has a yellow bottom to it. And these, I think, are supposed to mimic the legs when they're going across the water. And whoops, sorry guys, had to click something off my screen there. Anyway, yeah, you guys want to cast this near the lilies, and what I do is I cast this over the lily pads, and then what I do is I'll get it on the edge, and then I'll just slowly sit there and just twitch it, and then I'll pull it through and try to get a fish. And normally what happens is it's not when I'm pulling it through, it's on the edge when I'm twitching it, about to go through, when a bass comes up and then they try to get it, because they'll see it on the edge and expect it to probably jump, but they want to get it before it does that, so it's not a challenge for them. And another reason why I think this lure is the best is because it's consistent in catching fish. And what I mean by that is most fishermen, well, most beginner fishermen think, well, if I caught a 2-pound bass from here and it was like 15 inches, that's probably the only one there, and I scared the other ones away. But no, that's not the case. That's not the case with any lure. But with a frog, you have a very high percentage of catching more fish from that area than you would, say, using a swim bait or something like that. And plus, another good thing about frogs and weedless frogs and stuff like that is that they are weedless. Voice correct. They are weedless. But these frogs are designed, because living frogs don't get caught up in their own lily pads. And I think that the people who designed these thought about that. And as you guys can see, they are weedless in design, so you won't get snagged on weeds. And that's why they're such a good bait, because you can literally cast these over logs. You can wrap it around a log and jerk it off if you want to. And then just go and cast it down down the river and just pull it up against the current, and then, which normally you wouldn't use these in a river, but I guess if there's bass in there and you want to try it out, go ahead. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much conclude the video. Thank you guys for watching. And I know that this video was me talking really fast. Sorry about that. Sorry if you couldn't understand me at certain points. I stutter really bad and stuff like that. But anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will leave some links down below on where to buy these. And if you guys don't have like a Bass Pro or Cabela's, like I was saying, you know, just go to your local Walmart or Meijer. Go ahead, look in their fishing section, and then you'll probably find this one and a bunch of other ones. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, please subscribe, and yeah, see ya.